Member for Colson.
Thank you, sir. My question is to the Minister for Education. Can the Minister update the House on how the government is supporting innovation in schools?
Minister for Education.
Thank you, sir. It's a great pleasure to have this question from the member for Colton, who I know cares passionately about his local schools and is regularly in touch about them. Also about innovation in our schools. And innovation in the education system is tremendously important. It's tremendously important that we're constantly seeking to innovate in the way that we provide services to schools, that we as a government support our schools, that indeed our schools support our students. And indeed further, it is important that we bring up our children and that our schools support our students to be innovative thinkers, to be young people who are capable of taking on the challenges and the opportunities presented by the 21st century, especially this very exciting 21st century for the people of South Australia, where industries such as defence and space and agtech and blockchain and machine learning and indeed, as some have pointed out, cyber, are going to be the drivers of massive job creation, so long as we take the opportunity to ensure our children and our students and our young people are prepared for those opportunities. We're doing this in a number of ways. One program that is helping us not only support the way that we deliver work in schools better, supporting our schools better, and indeed helping to ensure that our schools can deliver enhanced curriculum for our students, is of course, as I've mentioned to the House once or twice, the improvement in internet technologies through the laying of fibre optic cable right across South Australia, including to regions which had not had fibre optic cable before, directly to the schools that had, up until this government was elected, the slowest internet speeds in the country. We are now on track by the middle of this year to have the fastest. Indeed, since announcing this partnership with Telstra worth $80 million in the member for Morfett's electorate at Glenelg Primary School late in 2018, we are now 72% complete. 389 sites connected as of yesterday out of our 500 or so schools. More than 160,000 students, nearly 19,000 educators. This is transformative in the way that schools can do their work, and it's an innovation that's very important. It was one that the Labor Party recognised was important before the last election, and that's why after 16 years in government, had they been re-elected, they promised they'd fix it. After 16 years, going from the slowest to the fastest. We've done it, and we're doing it. We've also identified that there are indeed flexible and new innovative ways to deliver our students the opportunities to connect with job pathways. The Minister for Innovation and Skills earlier identified our flexible industry pathways, apprenticeships and traineeships, which can start at the school, where the schools are working with local industries which have numbers of skills demands and helping our students get the training they need. Substantial reforms required in vocational education and training. What we have had through the work of the SACE Board is an excellent secondary pathway to ensure that students are able to get the benefits of certificate and diploma training accredited to their SACE. What we're now doing is ensuring that when they do that, it's actually leading to where there are jobs. And those are the transformations that we need both, and we're very pleased to be working with the SACE Board. Indeed, a $5 million enhancement of the SACE announced at the end of last year. Martin Westwell and his team are doing a great job to support the way that we deliver flexible industry pathways in schools. I'm very pleased that we're also ploughing ahead with our entrepreneurial learning strategy. 5 entrepreneurial specialist schools at Banksia Park, at Seaton, at Heathfield, at Mount Gambier and Murray Bridge, which are doing great work, particularly identifying SACE-relevant pathways, working with business and industry, working with universities for pathways where students can develop those entrepreneurial skills so that whether they want to start a business or whether they want to work in a large organisation or be a social entrepreneur, they will have those skills, that flexibility and creativity to do the best for their company that they may start or they may work for and to do their best for South Australia.